Check in now with meteorologist Grant Gilmore in the next weather sphere. Grant, a lot of Eagles fans are also headed down to Tampa ahead of Sunday's game.
Yeah, watching closely. The airport down there is open, which is good. Obviously, you get people down there, but the weather, that may not cooperate. In fact, even though Helene is not going to be the issue, moisture out of the tropics will continue to bring a chance of rain, not just for them, but also us. As we open up the doors here in the next weather sphere, some light showers beginning to move in from the south. Let's talk about the forecast for the Eagles game on Sunday down there in Tampa Bay. Temperatures it's going to be hot and humid. Temperatures will be near 85 degrees at kickoff at 1 o'clock, but the humidity will make it feel more like around 96. Now, we're thinking dry conditions right now, but it does look like there will be a chance for some scattered showers and storms in the area throughout the game. Not a guarantee that it'll impact the game, but still there may be some storms around that may cause some delays. So we'll be watching that forecast as we head into the next couple of days. In the meantime, we do have a next weather alert up for us at home as we start to see some of those light showers move up on the fringe of what is now tropical storm Helene. That moisture from Helene will hang around all the way into tonight with potentially picking up a 1/4 of an inch of rainfall, so it's not a significant impact. But still, we need the rainfall, and it looks like those showers will hang around as we kick off our weekend. Maybe even early tomorrow morning if you've got some sporting events or some stuff to do, running out early Saturday morning, just know some showers could still be in the area. Live view as we look out over Philadelphia from Camden this afternoon. Overcast skies with those light showers continuing to move in. Let me pull up the map here. Let me show you the forecast with the radar as we go through the rest of our afternoon. Some light showers will continue to move up from the south. All that green representing relatively light rain. And with that, the cloud cover and the showers in the area, temperatures will only be there in the low to mid 70s. In fact, actually, Philadelphia as high as 74 degrees is pretty close to our normal for this time of the year. But the tropical air mass are relatively, we'll say, damp and unsettled conditions will continue as we go through the weekend into the first half of next week. There are those light showers that are beginning to move up from the south and west. Now, there's the bulk of the moisture with Helene right now. Again, a tropical storm, but still, the winds are not the issue now. It's all the heavy rainfall that's producing all the flash flooding from western North Carolina, even as far west as portions of the mid-Mississippi Valley. So that tropical moisture continues to feed up from the south. You'll really feel that humidity. If you haven't already stepped out today, you'll feel it today with those showers continuing to move in south of that warm front. Now, as we go into tomorrow morning, notice a lot of that rain pushes to the north. We could even see some drier air try to mix in that could bring us some peaks of sunshine as we head through midday tomorrow. Some clearing to the south, but I do think the rain builds back in with that pesky low pressure system that is absorbing Helene. That's going to hang around through at least Tuesday night and maybe even into Wednesday. That'll keep the chance of rain around through the first half of next week. So we need the rain. It's kind of one of those patterns where the rain changes hang around for a while. 74 degrees out there today. Some light showers, otherwise cloudy, muggy out there. Relative humidity right now is around 90%. 68 degrees tonight. Periods of rain, otherwise cloud cover. Muggy conditions continue. Mostly cloudy. A few showers possible early tomorrow. But again, I think we could start to see some peaks of sunshine temporarily into the second half of the day tomorrow. Let's pull up the next weather 7-day forecast here. I mentioned how this stretch of relatively unsettled weather continues. It won't be a washout every single day, but we will see those rain chances continue here or there as we go into the first half of the next week. But it does look like the rain starts to clear out by Wednesday afternoon, certainly by Thursday, with temperatures Thursday afternoon near 72 under an odd sight of mostly sunny skies. Jim, back into you.
Thank you, Grant.